The Japanese car section of Pebble Beach. We got some cars that I don't even know what they are. 71 Hakusuka and an R34 GTR. Mine special, built by Legends, so it's probably fully restored with Mine's exhaust down there. That's the titanium exhaust that I want. With Mine's wing in blue carbon. And these wheels, AP racing brakes and all that. Mine's interior too. Special steering wheel, very neat. Hard to get to. If you look at the front, it's got the Mine's front bumper with the blue carbon. Very, very cool. And the V-Spec 2 hood, or V-Spec 2 style looking hood with that little NACA duct, but that's also in blue carbon with a Mine's side mirror. Alcantara dash, looks absolutely new. A white one too. So this white one has black carbon, and that has blue carbon. Blue with blue, white with black. Very good contrast, even the hood too. This is painted in like a pearl white looking color. Also with the Alcantara dash, carbon, black carbon side mirrors. Very neat. Not sure who made these wheels, but it says made in Japan, so I think it's Ray's. It is Ray's. Ray's made these wheels. Very cool. AP brakes with black carbon wing and that little thing back here. I like that, but it covers the third brake light, so I'm not a big fan of that. A white on white NSX-R, only in Japan. I think it's going to be legal in the US soon. White LFA. And we got a AutoZam Mazda with a gullwing little K car thing. Super cute. These things have been exploding in value recently, getting expensive. CLK GTR. I think this is a super sport version with the roof scoop, carbon front lip. I think this one's the all original example. We saw the Roadster version. So 3, 4, 5, 18 inches in the back. Clamshell, the whole car comes apart. Race service GT3 race cars over here. The prettiest GT3 car probably. We got, I think, a C9 over here, silver C9. Pretty C9 in the rear. Pretty cool. Moving on, we got the Formula 1 car. Out here at Pebble today, we're gonna swing by the Ferrari section. We got a 250 GTO over here and painted in a dark blue, what looks like a blue Potsy color. Similar to Nathaniel's jacket actually. Very, very pretty with the white circles. Right-hand drive too with those leather engine straps. That's how you close the engine. Take a look inside. Red Bordeaux looking seats with the air vents pointing up. Super cool. Got a 250 over here. There's two Jaguar XJ220s here. This is the street car in green, very pretty, cream interior. And this is the race car, the Le Mans Coupe with the plastic open headlights. Speed line wheels. Ooh, you can't open those windows, you're gonna fire in there. F40, pretty common, the red ones. We've got an F40 LM, I think. That's kind of sick. Oh, sorry, F40 GT by Michelotto.
Look at this.
Michelotto is the race car company that builds race cars for Ferrari. Open headlights, very cool. Don't think I've seen this car before. NK wheels, Japanese, pretty cool. Those side mirrors are just like in the middle of the B pillar question mark? I don't even know. The Street EB110 Super Sport, and that's the race car EB110 Sport Competizione. Look at the wheels. I think they're probably BBS E88 or something, but look at the door. Skeleton lightweight door. Interior too, sick. 1993 McLaren F1 prototype, the XP4. Look at the cream interior. Pretty sick. Looks pretty similar to the Diablo interior. Pretty. And Pebble was never complete with two F1s. So next to it, we got a 1996 F1 GTR from Le Mans with the Fina livery. Very cool. I think American flag back there. Very sick. V12 powered by BMW. I think there's a theme here. So there's a street car and there's a race car. So like, you know, the EB110, the Jaguar, McLaren F1s over here. Now we got a street 993 GT2 and we got a race car 993 GT2. And back there the CLK road car and another CLK GTR race car. So I think there's 4 CLK GTRs at Pebble. 2 street versions, 1 race car over there, and another roadster that we saw in OC. Very, very cool. Very cool. Wow. Didn't expect to see all the CLK GTRs. Moving from the street version to the race version, you can see headlights a little different. This one has like the HIDs projectors, and this one is just like the flat out like halogens. Very cool. I think I have a Hot Wheels version of this car. Look at the wing mirrors. Oh, duck. 1970 Ferrari concept. This thing actually drives. Look at the headlights and a Ferrari too. The wheels on the side, open fenders. Look how big the windshield is. New York registered too, pretty sick. Right-hand drive, 2-seat passenger. Very, very visible interior. Kind of sick. Fuel tanks over here. Pininfarina design. And look at the engine. It's a V12 engine. You get the four. You get the 6 stacks on each side. Very cool. It has plates too. So that's how they open it. The whole thing slides forward. That's pretty neat. These are like all the Streamlane cars, like all the concepts. I don't know if they know what this is, but it's like a rocket ship. Let's go see. 1955 Gia. Wow. Sick. And over here we got the rotary powered Mercedes C110. Sorry, C111. Sorry. Very nice. This was here a couple years ago as well. Because the rotary is so small, look at the amount of space in the back. Very cool. It's full rotary engine over there with 4 spark plugs. 1972 BMW concept. Just look at the paint on this. That is insane. It's kind of like the M1, but also not really like the M1. That paint is crazy. It fades from like a maroon looking color to like fluorescent orange in the back with the 2 badges on the side. And look at the interior. Crazy, super futuristic. CLK GTR with the rear clamshell taken off. Let's go take a look. That's the engine. The whole car comes off in pieces. Super cool. Look at the engine. It's a Mercedes V12. Super neat. The gearbox, the cooler is on the back. Interior, tiny interior though. Very race car. The roof scoop that goes into the carbon airbox and into the engine. Saw this car a couple years ago at Laguna, but it was all covered up and also undercovered one year. Very race car looking. Kind of looks like a little bit like the NSX. In the new Lambo, this is so different. It's so cool. That's a passenger display too. Very nice spec. Leather lined roof. Visibility is quite alright. You got your fighter jet starter button here too. Paddle feels good. Very soft. Carbon fiber paddles. Very neat. Look at the door handles. You got your door opening button, and then you got the window switches here. Also, like fighter jet buttons with a blinker. That cluster is also wild. All dry carbon. Very compact. Very cool. Very aggressive front end. These headlights were inspired by the Super Trofeo race cars, the Huracan race cars. Very skinny. Ceramic brakes, black calipers. Very nice paint. Look at the side profile. Much more sleek than the last one. Looking at the back, you got this open like wheel tire concept that is super dangerous for the car behind you because you're gonna throw rocks at them. High mounted onto the exhaust like the Revuelto. Pretty cool. The new 4-liter V8 that revs up to 10,000 RPM. The hot turbo up the top. Very cool. Look at these turbos. That's the original Huracan design with those open headlights, and we got the race car with the Streamlight headlights, and we got the new Huracan with those inspired headlights. You see the design language? C63 LMP car, a prototype car with also Lambo design languages. Superman, Spider-Man spec Revuelto. Very nice. Red pinstripe on a metallic blue paint with all the carbon interior. Look at those pieces. The carbon on this car is something else. Open engine. Look at that. All the carbon. Wow. Ferrari concept. Bertone coupe. Kind of looks like a Fiat, honestly. And there we got a Plymouth. Oh, I smell dog poo-poo. That's a Chevy concept car. That's kind of sick. With a Countach next to it. 1970 Lancia prototype. That's sick. It won something. Look at the seats. That's so sick. The rearview mirrors on the outside. Got a triangle looking rear piece. So cool. 1984 Honda prototype. That's sick. Look at the wheels. Look at the interior. That's crazy. Lowtech C1000, heavily based on the C9 Sauber race car, but this is like a one-of-one car created for the road or something. This car is basically the Sauber E9, but the road legal car. Look at the engine in there. That's so cool. That is so cool. Look at the interior. Tiny seats though, with no space in the back. Manual shift. Very cool. Carbon doors. Look at the arrow on this thing. That is crazy. It's so cool.
Modern style.
2017 Ken Okuyama Kode Zero, based on a Lambo, Japanese designer that I think designed the Enzo or something. Very cool. That lineup of Range Rovers, I think was said to be belong to Queen Elizabeth II. All these red colored ones, super cool. Red burgundy, you can see the crest over there. So cool. Interior right-hand drive, properly set up. 2005, that's like you stand on top of the car, and that's the older version of it. Pretty cool. It's like a little pickup truck. 1990s version of it. Even older. And it gets even older back there. Moving from tan interior to like a darker interior over there. That exhaust is cool. Look at that. The Nilu hypercar. Kind of looks like a Valkyrie over there. The exhaust is super cool though. White with white wheels. Look at the interior. Forged carbon. Very neat. You got a poster back there with the GT3 RS hoodbands. Interesting. Got two M5 on the other side. Better view from here actually. M5 station again. What do you think? It looks big. What are those side reflectors in the back? Behind the scenes, Shmi F150. Shmi 150, sorry. A very pretty color on the GTV. Look at that. Kind of reminds me of the Dark Horse purple looking color. Pretty cool, but looks kind of small. I think I've seen like 4 of these already. The rear wing is mounted back. There's no trunk space because radiators in the back. Push rod suspension. Oh, they have 325 tires all around. Very neat. The car also drops like the Ford GT for track mode. Got their works with purple fan mirrors, but the main attraction is this M5 station wagon. Looks massive though. Like the top of the engine is really tall. We got this M5 sedan in gray finish. I think this car was in London or Goodwood. They look the same from the front, but I don't know. I like the wagon, but I don't like the green. Interesting. The 12 cylindry in daytime looks way better. Now you can see like all like the little design cues from 1970s Daytona. Very cool. I like the Spider more though. At the Ferrari lawn today, there's way more cars because yesterday was set up. We got 3 F60 Americas here. They make 10 of these cars for the US market based on the F12. This is in the triple layer yellow like the TDF with different seats. Very cool. Look at that. Roadster too. There's no roof. Well, actually, I think there might be, but I think it's a room boat. You can't close it. Everything is manual, but very, very cool. This is a launch spec, so most people got this, and some people got the yellow. I think this might be the only yellow one, actually. Very cool. Look at the interior. The whole cluster driver area is like in red. Even the bottom is red too. That is red. Cool. I wonder if the passenger side is blue. Yeah, the door cards, that's carbon, but this side is red. Very neat. So cool to see all 3 of them together here. Coming to this section, we got our classics. These 60s. Look at these. We got 250 GTOs here. One in this light blue and with yellow stripes. Another one in silver with the French racing stripes. These are basically 100 million a piece, and there's a third one inside. These 250 GT Berlinetta, also racing car. So pretty. This car was at RM Sotheby's auction a couple of days ago. Very, very pretty. They made 30 of these, a couple in left-hand drive and even lesser in right-hand drive. 333 SP, and we got the 296 GT3 race car. I think Samantha 10 Racing had one of these in bare carbon. So this one's painted in the Ferrari red. Newer cars back here, the 2017 California T and the 2012 California in Hatsuru, California. The launch color that it came in. Another in white. These are kind of pretty actually, but they're not the ones that people love. The heavier hitters in the track specials. We got the 812 Competizione, 2 of them, actually 3 of them. This one's painted in the 812 Com sketch marks. Back here there's this tailor-made 812 in different colors, in 3 colors, blue, red, and white. Very cool matching 996s with white wheels. And this is 812 GTS painted in a racing heritage livery as well, convertible version. Going here we have all the 812 comps. This is a 812 comp Aperta, the open top version, super rare, and that's the coupe version with the fins. The rear view camera replaces the rear view mirror, and that's pretty sick for aero. 250 California, this is a $16-18 million car, super cool. Another one in this copper looking color with a hard top. Saw the bolide in Goodwood with that sticker right there. And we got a new, I think, Super Sport back here. Dark blue painted in the front with all the signatures and stuff outside. This is like 500 of 500 on the wheel. These are all the names of, I don't really know who, but it's number 500 in the last car. Super cool. It's a fade from a dark blue to the French racing blue in the back. Very neat. The Tourbillon. Cool. Open wheel well too, just like the new Lambo. That's a chassis over here. Very cool. I wonder if that thing drives. AMG GTR, but you version. Sick. I think that's an old Ferrari. Maserati birdcage, I think. Driving. You can see the gearbox going, that's sick. That was quick. Well, that's gonna go to the car, truck, and an F12 TDF here. Number 9 of 25 street versions. Super cool. No shoes. Keep it clean. So cool seeing this car move. Look at that bottom. So cool. Another CLK GTR. This is number 2 with a flat interior. Seven of 25. Look at the flat interior. This is the second CLK GTR over here, the street version, the second coupe. That is sick. Loading the F1 into a small trailer. Got like 4 or 5 guys pushing it and watching the door. That Porsche color changing thing. Nice. Good to see it driving. Sorry, it's a BMW, not a Porsche. Oops. This is the same CCX edition or Koenigsegg edition that we saw in London actually a couple weeks ago. You can see because the carbon fiber wing is part of the body. Pebble Beach cars are coming in. Very cool. We got the CHP Escort. Daytona SP3 with Mexican plates. That is dope. That roof comes off. Blue interior, painted shields. Super cool. The Evoluto out in the wild with these M Performance tips. That's pretty funny. UK plated, right-hand drive, 355 resto mod. Beautiful interior. We saw this at the Orange County Cars and Coffee, but now it's here on the street. Definitely different from like a show setting.